Okay, so now that we finally hit level 4, don't make the same mistake that I did. So I had forgotten years ago, I knew that Rangers had spell casting. I knew they got like one or two spells around level 4. You know, obviously when you level up, sometimes you get an additional stat. We threw ours into the decks pretty excitedly, but I won't be able to prepare any spells at all. And I would have done Long Strider immediately, which gives you 50% movement speed. Ability score is too low. So experienced DDO players back, dude, you didn't know this? That's because it's been so long and I was never a big 3.0 player. I only have 10 wisdom. So we're going to try to fix that by either getting a point into wisdom to the next level, but preferably we'll keep our eyes peeled for anything that'll give us +1 to wisdom, like a necklace or some other junk piece where we aren't getting any armor class bonuses from. So the next thing I want to do before I jump into it, I want to do Archer Point again. I just absolutely love it, and we'll do a new quest shortly thereafter. I want to see if I can get a few more pieces of upgrades. So right now, we put this chain shirt on because it has a vitality. It gets us to 96, almost 100 health now at level 4. That's fantastic. The bracers, those are great. That's the damage mitigation ones. The spear block and axe block. If you don't have one or two of them, you can always go back and repeat that quest and pick that reward up. The ring we're using right now, this is a little bit too enhancement bonus to maximum hit points. There's a little bit of ice bonus in there. We do a little bit of ice damage now with our frost arrow, which is like an imbuement of sorts. The boots have tumble and striding, 5% movement speed. That's great. The gloves, armor piercing 3%. We just got those. It'll be interesting to see if the damage goes up or if anything special happens with that. This happens a lot in video games. You know, even going back to the original Baldur's Gate 1, Baldur's Gate 2, and Icewind Dale, which we'll play again one day, and Neverwinter. Nights and Neverwinter is, you know, for the purposes of a video game, you have to make sometimes some changes to some of the core rules. The core rules in of themselves don't lend themselves to a computer game when they were written long before these games were even possible. But it'll be neat to see this armor piercing 3%, how much impact that has. The other ring here is plus 19 wizardry. That's going to give us maximum spell points. So we have 139 spell points now. That means we can spam our stupid area effect ability I've been in love with. This one here grants you plus 5 maximum health as well. It's this lesser false life. We'll have to do a repair our gear. Of course, we're still wearing Featherfall. I swear by it. At some point in the game, that's probably going to become obsolete or switchy, where you'll switch it out to a key binding. This slot here, we don't have anything in the trinket slot. We'll have to do a video about trinket slots and how they work. But this right here is +1 dexterity. So that's also something I want to keep really high, because with that last level, this pushes us to 22. If we take this off, it will drop us down to 21. That's only +5. We're trying to stay in the finesse weapon range. This is a piece that could be replaced. It's just a will save, and it's kind of like a circlet helmet piece. So we need to keep our eyes peeled for a helmet that maybe has, it could even be like some jewelry looking type crappy helmet. And this one here is just another bonus to attack. So everything else is not very, doesn't really need to be replaced if you think about it. Now what I want to do, I went ahead and picked up level 4 cleric a few minutes ago. Had to go to the market to do that. I want to go run Archer's Point on skill level, not too high, because if you run it too high, all the drops are going to be like for the next level. And since we just hit this level, I want to just burn through it 3 times really quickly and just have some fun to see if I can get some decent upgrades. Anytime you come to the marketplace, it's always great just to go straight all the way across to get to the quest NPC for that. Actually, we're going to cut through this way real quick. And zip around here. And he's at this house, Deneth, Jasco, whichever one it is. This house is called Deneth Enclave, which sounds like a drow house, doesn't it? But it's just a bunch of dudes from Tennessee. Jasper, we already picked this up earlier. Let's go ahead and do it now. Be sure to pay attention to this. Casuals 4. This is level 5. If you run it on hard, I've died in level 6. It's just a little too hard for us last time. Let's do it on normal. That'll only be 1 level higher than us, and hopefully we'll get, you know, bottom end level, high end level 4 drops. So let's go in there. We'll get our cleric up, and we'll just burn through this pretty quickly for fun. If you're really looking for tutorialization, you got to think about, like, why would you rerun something? Well, you know, you only get experience from completing quests, so you don't go out and grind, enemies to put them on aggro. You don't get more experience for grinding enemies. We'll stand here by these stocks. You got to go complete quests, and sometimes some of these quests you can repeat them. They're fun. You're good at them. The loot at the end will be random, and so it's not like you're just power leveling something. You're also trying to get a little bit better drop for your character. So we have any buffs we could use here. We don't really care about jump potion. Everything else back here is kind of normal. They should be busting through here any seconds. In 5 seconds. 11:45 left in the map is when it usually happens. Or maybe you have to be closer. 11:39. There we go. Okay. There's a stealther. And as usual, I want to get rid of the casters first. I don't see any because I think we're on the normal skill level, which isn't as hard. Okay, great. When you do this the next level up from this, it's level 6. There's a lot of clerics and casters, and they're nasty. And there's so many more enemies. See, I can tell this is going to be easy. I'm maybe willing to, yeah, may want to try it a little harder. I really want to get another upgrade, though, first. I'm going to be patient here and try to get this. The only reason why I like to go down here is because it's so far down. I don't really need to go to the shrine.
Headed for the gates of Archer Point.
And you're really just trying to get a kill count. So by the time you kill these guys here, and you head all the way over to where the chieftain type fella you have to kill to complete the quest, you've gotten just enough enemies killed to complete everything. Geometry. There we go. Okay, let's boogie up this way. The ranger's pretty fun. I mean, I don't usually play an archer. I don't think I played an archer since, oh gosh, Ashlyn's Call. I don't usually like them that much. But in this game, it's really fun. I mean, spells cost a resource. You know, you're playing a caster, you're not going to have good armor on. Of course, you can multi-class. Okay, those guys are down. Let's go burn through this down here real quick. I usually just love melee. The one thing I wish they would do, if any Standing Stone dudes ever watch these videos, there is a sound effect in Ultima Online for the broadsword and for the halberd when it hits people, hits stuff. Now, fencing is like ting, 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 but the broadsword's like clunk. I think one thing would be really, really great would be to redo the melee sound effects, because they're a little bit on the they're just swoopy sounds. Listen, like when you hit guy, just goes like you're hitting a wet paper bag. So we're gonna go back to our bow because that's what we're really designed to do here. And I think I burned potions last time I tried playing. I'm going to go ahead and get myself a little heal for my healer. Yeah, that would be great. New sound effects for impact sounds. Not necessarily the swinging and swooping sound effect, but the sounds for when they actually impact and hit something. Usually this witch doctor guy is like right here. Let's see what happens. Maybe I'm used to the other difficulty level of my other characters. I've always found these little black wolves to be rather nasty. They have a lot. They seem to have a lot more health and a higher armor class than the hobgoblin jokers. 75. Wow, that's a nasty hit. And there's 2 chests, 3 chests total in this. One's around the corner once we get past this trash group over here. And where this little, named shaman guy is here. This is a... Come on, give us a helmet. With a stat on it. Okay, it's just a 2-handed weapon. Okay, last area. There's wolves and archers on the right. I usually like to get rid of them first. They're like concealed down here. We have a decent spot so we can see them while they're stealth. And as always, you see me moving around a lot. That's because the enemies are trying to flank you. I don't believe, like in Neverwinter, that they're going to really do a flanking sneak attack on you, but hey, why take a chance? And And we have the chief coming here. Okay, great. So you may have seen the previous videos where we do this. I don't really care about the crates much anymore, but there's a chest right behind a little caravan, and there's one over there with all the other crates. That's a shield. Okay. No matter what, you're getting experience, right? And here's the last chest. A bow. Okay, let's see what this... A curse-spewing short bow. Nah, we use a longbow. But let's see what this does. Your enemy's curse -4 morale penalty. Double shot, 1% chance. Nah, we don't care about that. That's garbage. Okay, let's see how much you get experience-wise. 1,200. We're looking at 46,400 for the next level. We're at 43,156. So you're talking like maybe 3K. 3,200 total. You could probably run this 3 or 4 times. The experience number will probably go down each time. But I want to farm this a couple more times to see if I get any better loot. Really want to get a different helmet. Let's see what this reward is. Maybe we'll get to pick something. No, this is all stuff. Nope, level 6, good lord. Level 5. Nope, there's all stuff to sell. We're going to pick the most expensive thing. 1,600, 2,000, 2,400, 1,600. You'll find that when you get rewards and you sell them, that they are, how do you want to say, like 10% of the proposed value. Here's what we could do. Let's do this. Let's go zip over to the auction house and see, after people have been playing this game for 20 years from everywhere from Russia to Topeka, Kansas, is there any affordable wisdom piece so I can use a long strider and have a run speed? We're going to go check for that. The auction house is in the next zone over in the harbor. It could be one in this zone, but I don't know where it is. So let's cut over here. If you hit escape while loading, you instantly load, but it's by the time you lift your hand and reach over and hit the escape button, you've already loaded anyway if you're running with an awesome hard drive. Okay, let's just take a look and see. Let's take a look here. This stuff's all for platinum usually, if I'm not mistaken. So we're looking for armor. Let's see, we'll look for a light piece. We can wear medium or we can wear heavy. I think we can only wear light. All right. Light. And does it allow us to pick? Let's see if this is expandable. No. Her left hand is having trouble. That's a character that's been moved with the character name screwed up. Interesting. Let's type in helm. Let's see if anything happens when we search for that. No items match that criteria. We'll move that. Is there anything in light armor? Yes. Are there any way level ranges? Let's just say level 4 max, level 3. Okay. This is just regular armor. There's no helmets in here. Bummer. There's only one of 1 pages too. So I'm just curious. Let's drop this down to level 1. Chain. Okay, let's see if it's under a different piece of gear. Yes, headgear is under clothing. And, oh gosh, I wish they had more filters to search for stuff. Let's see, level 3 to 4. That's not too expensive. Resistance. Listen and spot. Wisdom 2, that would work perfectly, only 1,200. Let's just go ahead and get that mask. And diplomacy, we don't care about. Before we jump and hear them buy it really quick, because there's 4 of them for sale, let's just look and see if there's a cheapie. And let's put wisdom in here. And see if there's anything just happens to come up with the word wisdom in it. No. Okay, I'll take that phrase out. And sorted by cheapness. Intelligence, diplomacy, listen. +2 wisdom, 1,200. That's it. Okay, let's just buy one of these. We have 4,600. What's it going to take? Oh, is it bid only? There's no buyout process. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, let's see here. I was trying to buy it out, and it's only listed as a bid. Resistance. That's the only page there is. Okay, I tell you what we'll do. We'll bid a tiny amount, and we'll check back in one day. Hopefully by that time I'm level 5. So we'll have that work in the background, and let's go run Archer Point one more time. Now, if all you really wanted to do, if you really just wanted loot, you could probably sneak all the way over to the shaman and kill him, and then maybe go to the back where the other mobs are and kill them, but you won't get the end 2 chests. So you would just do single chest. That would be an interesting trick. You're selling yourself short, but then if you do it at a higher level like that, you're probably not going to get something you can use. You're going to get like level 6 junk. So let's try one that way, and just to see what happens. So we're going to cheese it and just go for the shaman quest, and we're going to ramp it up a level. Okay, let's put it on hard. It's like 2 levels higher than us. We'll still get our cleric NPC out. And the goal this time is just to cheese the last chest. Not the last chest, but the chest by the ogre, as opposed to trying to complete things. Because the last time I tried to do this, it was hard. It's odd there's a piece of gear that dropped in that. Oh my gosh, a level 6 piece of gear. Okay, we'll go back to the bow. Don't have any potions, so hee. Get rid of that witch doctor right away. He's the biggest problem. There must be a cleric healing him. Here comes a stealther. Okay, there's this cleric. The cleric got wiped out. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Should have healed himself. So we're gonna res our little cleric.
A troop of reinforcements is headed for the gates of Archer Point.
They're onto our cheese plan. Okay. So usually what you can do is you can just come here and your NPC will resurrect, unless he left a thing on the ground. Did he leave a thing on the ground? Did we not catch that? Let's go back and check. A lot of times they leave like a little sigil sitting on the ground. You got to pick it up and carry it with you and take it to the shrine. It's really kind of... You run around following me in ghost mode. Let's see, did he drop one of these? There he is. Okay, here it is. Yeah, this is the problem. Did you see how he was following me as a ghost, but you can't do anything with the ghost? You got to pick up the stupid sigil. And I'll pull this back so you can see how this works. So this is the resurrection shrine. Usually when you get close, they'll either res automatically. Yep. Well, thanks, I guess. Okay, well, you're welcome. And we can rest up here. I'm going to rest. I'm going to tell him to rest. And wait till we finish. If I move or touch anything, it'll interrupt it and you won't be able to use the shrine again. Like, don't move. Okay, great. Now let's go see if we can... cheese that chest. Watch it just drop like a two-handed weapon or something dumb. Okay. There's a group there. I'm actually going to skip them. We could try ninjing through here and see what happens. See if we get spotted. It would just take a while to get through here. And they don't seem to react to the NPC. Like, I'm rock on stealthing, even though I got an NPC.
Discover a shattered wagon.
You know, I've got this NPC. Oh, see, they see him anyway. I don't think we can get through here without them seeing us. Yeah, they got alerted. Oh, Jesus. This is where I got killed last time. Ah, no potions. Let's see if we can go in here and do some line of sight tomfoolery. Big hit, ow. Got rid of him. Witch doctor crap. Good, got rid of him. Get this low health ogre. And let's get topped off. Ooh, oh shit, I didn't want to go that way.
Out of the trees.
There's a cleric up there. Trust the healer. Let's focus fire. Good. Okay, cool. Should call this the cheesing archer point. Would be fun as a rogue to do this. Must have much higher AC. Okay, so there's a bunch of trash around the corner here. A bunch of little low-level zerglings. Hopefully we just get rid of them. Wow, wow. Get rid of him in the back. Okay. All we wanted to do was to kill this guy down here. We can still try to finish it, see what happens, you never know. Just want to get rid of this guy here. Where's he going? See what we get in this. A bastard sword. Blah. So, 45 enemies. We have only 11 left. Might be able to do it, even though he got killed. There's only 7 dudes left, and there's usually a stealther right here. Ooh, I just do this. Last time I did this, I got destroyed by that big pull. Let's teach this guy a lesson then. I don't know what that's for. 2 left. Okay. So is this chest usable without being completed? The Cloak of Diplomacy, which is crap. So you could cheese these two tests too. Chest 2. No. Maybe we'll get this done. We got 3 minutes to find 2 more enemies. So we have to do... Gosh, which ones did we skip? We skipped a group. I thought we woke them up by accident. Watch me like not complete it because we the trap area. That's where I down here there's a little trap area where wolves come out. Here you go. We need 1 enemy. Cool, got it done. Let's get out of here. There'll probably be a penalty for the death on the experience. 1600 experience. And let's see what we get for reward. Come on. Oh, it's all red items. That's the disadvantage of doing it at a higher level. You're going to have stuff that's not going to be that's level 7. Let's check the price too. We're looking 2,900. That's basically 290, 25, 250. Level 5 axe, hatchet. Level 6 Kopesh. Level 3 gear. That's 6. Even the skirmish level is... I'm going to take this for future usage. So as you can see, in this situation, we got it done, which is really cool. We got a lot of experience, but getting the piece of gear that we wanted to get, we couldn't get it, right? We've got a bid on something, but we didn't get anything good. You're almost better off just running it repeatedly on a lower level, because every single one of the rewards in the chest, the 3 chests that are in the map, the reward from the NPC at the end, that's 4 different situations where you could get a good reward for pretty quickly, like in less than 10 minutes. That's just too high level. I mean, as an experiment, you could run this one more time at a level lower, right? And which you would just face roll through really quickly, put it on casual, the same level as you, and as an experiment, just see what do you get for the reward. And what you could actually do here is, let's find this out. If we do this at the same level as we are, and we saw that the chests are able to be looted without actually having to complete the whole mission, but it'll be so easy to complete, you might as well just do it, you know? So this isn't to show off, this is to experiment with the loot. So when you're playing and you're thinking, hey, listen, I need a new bow, I'm trying to get a better piece of chainmail. I mean, you see the armor rewards are happening all the time. Whole person, huh? It looks like the dude from Path of Exile that doesn't work there anymore. Okay, come on. The NPC couldn't get to him in time. So we're just going to burn through this. This is not going to be a challenge at all. We're just doing this to see what kind of reward we get. Same number of enemies, lower armor class, less hit points. Need run speed bad.
A troop of reinforcements is headed for the gates of Archer Point.
Okay. I got a buff from somebody. Who gave me this buff? Oh, okay, I see.
A pack of hobgoblins suddenly crashes out of the trees.
Okay.
You discover a shattered wagon that has already been looted by the enemy.
And to make sure we don't have to backtrack, we'll just go ahead and trigger the trap. As you go down the little road here where these boulders and rocks kind of meet together and form this little S shape, it's the second set here, right here. You have a little patch of sunlight and you come around here where this tree is. This is where it triggers like this ambush. And don't underestimate these wolves, they're nasty. And 9 minutes left. We'll probably have this whole thing done in another 2.5 minutes at the most. I guess they were like attacking the side of the keep or something. When we came around the corner, it looked like they were throwing weapons and everything. Okay, what do we got here? Our shaman friend. Tower shield. Okay, let's check and see what we get for this chest. This is the same level as well. This is 4. You know, it's super easy. Devotion, huh? Let me see. A positive spell. Like that's for heals, I guess. I don't remember positive spells. I guess it's reverse of negative energy. Let's see what we get here. Oh, is this +3? Oh, it's a robe. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here real quick. No, the experience dropped, right? We did a lower level. We're 671. That's like 1,000 experience less. But remember, we were only doing it because we wanted to get to see if we can get a different reward that's more on the end line. This NPC at the end where you get to choose between all the different loot items. So what we do is cross our fingers and hope that, like, okay, maybe one of those items will be something that we want to have for real to get that chest helmet upgrade. Alright. Only 3 things to choose from and none of them are what we need. Okay, great. Feather falling boots. Oh my goodness. Constitution +1 and feather fall, but I like the 5% run speed. Okay, so we're just going to pick this for guild renown. So, what did we learn? Okay. Make sure you have 11 wisdom when you're playing a ranger, so you can cast spells. We're trying to fix that. We get a piece of gear. We got an auction house bid in. We'll see what happens. We've made plenty of money. Even just selling the junk we've been getting, we had like 3,400 platinum. We had 1,200 that's already been taken away and committed to the auction house. We ran this on what? Level 4, level 5, level 6. And at every difficulty, we were able to pull it off. At 6, it was a little tricky. The NPC died. We didn't get any upgrades. We got a lot of junk we can sell. And so I think we'll let the auction cover our cast problem. It's really just because I want to be able to use this spell here, Longstrider. The spells available for Ranger are automatically granted to you. I mean, Camouflage, Charm Animal, Entangle, Jump. I don't really see those as being very beneficial. Magic Fang and this one, Merfolk's Blessing and Pass Without Trace. I mean, in a regular D&D tabletop game, those would be great. Ram's Might's nice, but we don't want to we don't want our size increase. This seems kind of weird, but this will give me 15% movement rate. The shallow water slowdown won't happen to you anymore. It only lasts 9 minutes, but it doesn't cost hardly anything. It only costs 10 spell points to cast it. So even if you were only casting that, you could do it 13 times. Resist energy is okay. Like there's some higher level stuff I played lately with my other characters that has like undead that are like nasty lich type guys. They're really nasty. And you're not really going to use the summer nature's ally. And last one's a tumble spell. So like of every single thing in here, nothing's like an area effect nuke. Nothing's going to do any kind of burning or dot damage. Nothing's going to make you strike any harder. So in the enhancement trees where all the good stuff is. So we need to resupply the potions, and then we'll come with the next video and do a different quest chain. Talk to you then.